and welcome back to Devlog Introducing. And this week we are with Anna, who's the driving force behind the Ols project, whose fifth album, Pos.
Poświaty it is.
Oh,
Poświaty. It's a very
go in.
beautiful Polish word.
Yes, yes.
It
And I just
means
butchered it.
afterglows. Yeah, it means afterglows in English, so we can use this one.
On Pagan Records. And welcome to Devolution.
Hello, I'm glad to be here with you today.
So on this album, there's a wide range of styles from neo folk to some post rock influences, black metal adjacent influences. It's quite an eclectic blend. What's the driving force behind this musical blend?
I believe that while creating my music, I don't really think about any specific musical genre. So I just want it to be authentic, uh, genuine, and mine. So I draw my inspiration from many different sources. Basically, it's just everything that I listen to.
Hmm.
And my library of music is pretty wide. So my inspirations come from everything,
Hmm.
from black metal bands through neo folk bands, post rock, grunge, up to traditional music.
Hmm.
So I believe that I just take impressions, moods, maybe some sonic textures, and I blend them into something uniquely mine.
It certainly is a very unique listen. It's a great journey. So aside from music, where do you draw your inspirations from? Like,
Mhm. Well, I would say nature.
mm,
I know that this is probably the answer that you hear from every
mm.
band playing any kind of atmospheric music. But I cannot help it. Nature is like the greatest source of inspiration. And for me, every contact with nature is kind of a spiritual experience.
Hmm.
So even though now I live in the city center of a big city, I try to go into wilderness as often as I can.
Mm.
Fortunately, we have mountains nearby, Carpathian Mountains. So I spent a lot of time hiking in the mountains. In
Hmm.
fact, I am a certified mountain guide. So
Oh, wow.
if you ever in Carpathians, you can hire me. Uh,
Awesome.
yeah, and uh, I believe that nature is especially important to me because I was born and raised in a very small village in Western Poland. And this village was surrounded by forests and marshes, wetlands, and bogs. So
Hmm.
this is my natural habitat, and I believe that you can hear it in my works. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so this is the environment that shaped me, and created me as a person. So this is the everlasting source of inspiration for me.
Absolutely. That's great. In your press release, it said that there were certain books that had inspired you as well. Are there any books you can recommend to our readers that they should be checking out?
Huh. I have tons of books in my flat, and actually I read all the time.
Hmm.
But if there was anything in particular that inspired my latest album, I don't think so. Maybe some works of Ursula Le Guin. Uh, of course, not literally, but in terms of atmosphere, of the sheer
Hmm.
climate of that, maybe somehow. But it's mostly nature itself, some self-reflection and music.
Yeah, and I noticed that this release this is quite unusual these days in the days of digital music and all that stuff. But it comes with a 20-page booklet. Came with the
Oh,
release,
oh yeah.
which must have
Uh,
been, is that all the lyrics and all the moods and ideas?
the first reason behind that is the fact that I write in Polish.
Hmm.
and let's be honest, nobody understands Polish. So I always try to provide people with English translation, and
Mm,
I post them in my Bandcamp, and I also add them to my booklets.
mm,
Uh, I know that not everybody reads the lyrics, and it's not important for many people, but if you wish, you can delve deeper into my music and into my world.
mm,
So that's the first reason why this booklet is so big.
mm,
And I also added some pictures illustrating each songs.
hmm.
Um, Actually, this time, this whole album is DIY
Mm,
because I wrote everything myself, I recorded everything myself, and I also prepared the layout.
mm,
So yeah, so those pictures are pictures made by me. And some of them are just photos of everyday things seen in the specific light. So you can see everyday objects, but pictured in the way that uh, shows their mysterious side, let's say.
nice.
Um, and you also have some result of my creative work, because recently I started experimenting with linocut and with printing.
Hmm.
So some of the pictures are my own creations.
That's brilliant. I love that in this day and age where people actually do put some thought into the packaging behind a release. Because these days you just get a, Spotify thing and that's it. And it's like, it's so nice to hear of an actual package, proper package being done, especially for someone like me who used to buy lots of vinyl and CDs. So that's fantastic. So what's your approach when you're writing a song? What's your songwriter's approach? How do you start? Is it a riff? Is it a melody on a keyboard? Is it lyrics?
Um, I believe that, uh, well, my way of creating a song is quite the opposite of what everybody else is doing, because normally I start with vocals.
Hmm.
Uh, it is the most natural for me because, well, I am the one person project, so I create everything by myself. And it's easiest for me to start with vocal parts and then add the rest.
Mm,
So usually it all starts with a fragment of melody that just spontaneously appears in my head.
mm,
And then I add the subsequent layers to that. Firstly, just in my mind. So I just,
mm.
think with myself in my mind.
I
And
write
all,
like that too.
yeah, and only then when I have a general idea of a song, I record a sketch of it, the vocal part, and then the work begin, and I start to add yet another layer. So first the vocal lines, additional vocal lines, then the instrument, the melodic instruments, so guitars, flutes, pianos,
Mm,
etc. Then some samples if I use them,
hmm.
and in the very end, drums. I usually use some shamanic drums in my songs
Hmm.
because they provide this specific tribal atmosphere, which I like a lot. So yeah,
Mm.
so this is the finishing touch.
Absolutely. That's fascinating because you're right. You do it backwards, but it makes sense to me because I'm a songwriter myself, and I write a song in my head first before I even touch anything. So, so that thing, I totally agree with you. I totally appreciate that. So, what's your musical history? Because this is your fifth album. So, when did all of this start?
Hmm. Well, I think that I was destined to do something connected to music from the very beginning, because in fact, every member of my family can play an instrument or sing.
Hmm.
So it was one of our favorite family activities, singing together and playing music together. When I was a child, I attended the School of Music. I played the flute and the piano. Uh, and I was also a member of local church choir. which can explain my love for polyphony and vocal harmonies. And it was then when I discovered this gift I have of naturally hearing and adding vocal parts to the main melody, because I was able to add additional vocal line to the main lines sung by other children. And maybe that's why Ols is based on these vocal harmonies, because this is something that naturally comes to me. As a teenager, I was also a part of a cover band, but it wasn't even rock cover band. It was a band covering Polish hits. You probably don't know any of them. But we were stars of every local event back then. After that, I tried my luck with several metal bands, but unfortunately, none of them ever made it out of the garage. So there are no records to be proud of. And after all those failures, let's say, I decided that's maybe it's not for me. So I stopped being involved in bands. But I wasn't able to put music aside altogether. Of course, for the whole time, I was the active listener of music, because music is a huge part of my life and it helped me through the worst times in my life. But I also, just for fun, for myself, I recorded covers of my favorite songs just for myself. And one day I showed them to my boyfriend, and he was impressed, and he suggested that I should do something about it. And that was actually the start of Ols. Because, yeah, really. Because, well, I usually don't believe in myself, so I needed someone else to tell me that it's good enough to show it to the world. So after he encouraged me to do it, I decided to go to the studio and record some of my work properly. And that was the first album of Ols.
Right. So when would that have been? What year?
2016,
Right.
17, something like that. So long time ago, almost a decade, I believe.
Almost a decade you've been doing this. Absolutely right. Is there a lyrical narrative that runs through this album? Is there a story or a through line?
I wouldn't say that my albums are concept albums, literally.
No. But is there an overall mood?
Yeah, but I always want to have some topic behind it. So even though the songs on the album are very different, they always have something in common. Very loosely, they are connected with each other. But this time it was just like a journey back in time to a formative period, to the times between childhood and adulthood. And I just wanted to look at the elements that created me as a person, to look at them closely and see which were the most important ones, what stayed with me after all those years. And it was, well, that's like therapeutic work for me. So that's the main topic, connecting the songs on this album.
Brilliant. So now the album's out. What are the plans from here? Do you have a live act? Do you have a band that you go out with, or do you play by yourself?
No, I don't. Well, from the very beginning, Ols was intended to be just the free artistic expression of my raw emotions. So I wanted it to be a one-person project. I know that I probably miss a lot by not playing live, but I don't feel like it, to be absolutely honest.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm a pretty shy person. I feel anxious talking to you. So let's imagine me on the stage. So,
okay. Yeah.
But, so the other the other thing is that I really value my freedom in this project. So there
Mm,
is no pressure. I
mm,
can do what I want when I want.
mm,
So there are no rehearsals. There are not people that I'm responsible for. So no commitment, nothing like this.
hmm.
And I'm completely free. I love it.
Absolutely. There is a lot to be said for autonomy. It's something I enjoy myself. It's I one thing that I find fascinating, and you're sort of repeating stuff that I from some of my favorite artists is the best way to write a record is for yourself first.
Yeah,
Just forget anyone's going to listen to it. Write what you want to hear. So I find that kind of inspirational in the fact that, it is I think the correct way to write music is for yourself first. Absolutely.
I
So,
completely agree. Mhm.
so who are you listening to right now? Who's on your Spotify playlist? What's exciting in your world?
Right now, my playlist is not the usual playlist because next Tuesday I go to Czech Republic for the Brutal Assault Festival. This
Amazing.
is this is amazing festival, truly.
Yeah, I've heard so
Um,
much.
but you've never been.
No, I haven't been to that one. No, no, no. But I've heard well, it is brutal and it's an assault.
Yeah. Yes, it is, and I can recommend it. It's wonderful. Not only because of music, but also because of the venue. It's taking place in the real 18th century military fortress.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow.
so it is pretty metal environment. So now what I'm listening to is a Spotify playlist created by organizers of this festival
Mm,
because there are tons of bands and I
yeah,
don't remember
loads.
the lineup. So I need to remind myself what I want to see there. So that's why I listen to those bands. Obviously, I will probably find something new
Mm,
during this festival because I always do. This is not my first Brutal.
mm.
Um, well, but I definitely wait to see Opeth because last time I saw them was I don't know when, but it was a long time ago.
Mm.
They were very important to me at some point of my life.
Yeah.
Then I somehow lost them from my sight for several years.
Mm.
But
I
it
think a
would be
lot of
great.
fans think that.
Yeah, yeah, I think we can agree. Yeah, but I will be glad to see them.
Yeah.
There will be Paradise Lost,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and I will definitely attend their gig, especially that their last singles sound
Mm.
pretty promising.
Yep. Yeah. Yes. I'm not giving too much away, but I spoke to one of them the other day. Yeah, the new album's incredible. It's really good. If you're a Paradise Lost
You
fan,
you heard the whole album already?
yep, yep, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So, I only know the singles, but
Oh, they're great.
uh,
They're great. Absolutely. If you like those, you've got a treat. Um, yeah, the last time I met you, I don't know if you remember, was at Fortress
Fortress
Festival.
Festival. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, how
Mhm.
did you enjoy that weekend? Did you like that? Because that's an unusual place to have a festival as well.
Absolutely. Uh, I'm really glad that it happened and that I had the chance to be there. Uh, well, I was there because of Agaloch.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm a huge fan. They are my favorite band. Yeah, I can say that
Mm.
honestly, they are my favorite band. And it was their only gig in Europe. So
Mm.
when I saw Agaloch,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I need to buy tickets. I don't care where it is.
Yeah.
I will go. So that was my reaction. So I had no idea about this festival, about the venue, about the lineup, nothing. I just saw
Mm.
Agaloch and decided to buy
Mm.
tickets. And that was a great decision because this festival is incredible.
It is.
The
Yes, I love
venue,
it.
the venue is completely crazy. It
Yeah, it's
was
beautiful.
it's completely not metal-like venue.
No.
Yeah, it was kind of abstract at moments, walking these
Mm.
corridors and being in
Yeah.
these huge halls. Uh, well, it was fascinating experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, I enjoyed Agalog, but also other bands. I'm really glad that I had an opportunity to see, for example, Saldask from Australia, because I believe
Mm.
that it was their first tour in Europe as well.
Mm.
And I knew Emily before, the leader of Saldask,
Mm-hmm.
because several years ago we started talking online
Mm-hmm.
about our projects. It was at the time when Saldask was also a one-woman project, just
Mm.
Emily, nobody else.
Yeah.
So it was great to see her live.
Mm-hmm.
I also really enjoyed Dark Hair.
Oh, Darker were
Uh,
great. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it was my second time seeing her live. The first one was in very old, very small pub in York,
Mm.
uh, over a year ago, and it
Right.
was magical. So I wanted to repeat that experience. Oh, and
Amazing.
in general, this festival was great. So
Yeah,
yeah, I really
absolutely.
enjoyed it.
That's brilliant. So my last question, this is the question that I ask everyone this year. If you had to recommend a song to an 18-year-old to set them up for life ahead, what would you recommend that they listen to? Just one song, any genre, any style.
Okay,
I've asked
this
everyone this.
this is pretty unusual question.
Hmm.
Um, well, I think about myself being 18-year-old. So maybe it won't be the advice for every teenager, but
Hmm.
more for myself from the past. Um, I think that starting an adult life is really challenging.
Mm.
So you could use some magic maybe to start.
Mm.
So the first thing that comes to mind would be Wardruna. And maybe their song Now Dear. This is the song, the title is the name of the rune, and the rune has its meaning, and the song has its meaning,
Hmm.
and they're combined together because it's about destiny, about inevitability, and about hope in a way, because it tells you that even in the darkest hour you can find light. And if you think it's the end, uh, it might not be the end, because before the end you will find your path, the path will be revealed to you, and you
Mm.
will find your light. So
That's
maybe this
perfect.
one.
Perfect. Well, that's a lovely way to sign off our interview today. Thank you so much for being with me today, Anna. It's been a joy. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.